is Koi. If you do not know, how are you? I am coming here from a ray of gratitude to give you peace of mind to at least that one person at a time. So right now we're in as I'm recording this right now, we're in the full moon in Libra. And I don't know about you, but I'm kind of feeling a little bit tired. But I do want to come on and do a soul care reading because my soul care readings are about exactly what it is. You know, not more so self care, but it's more soul care, that deeper reflection time, that inner knowing of what it is that you need to do and just reflect and really connect with your soul. I do have open readings, personal readings for those that want to do this. And it really helps you understand more of your internal energy, like understanding your chakras, which main chakra is being that needs some tender love and care right now in this moment. Um, and some creative ways that can really help you bring that to balance and really focus on some things that you need to dive a little bit deeper in and heal on your own, um, or ask for help. The soul care readings definitely are self help, you know, for those healers or people that are just in their journey where they feel that, you know, this is their destination where they can be like, all right, I got this. I just need that little oomph, you know what I mean? And just a little creative spark, which I love to do. But this also allows you to just help you just more with your self-reflection in your own healing journey, and maybe some areas that you may be like, actually I do need some help with this, you know what I mean? And I do things like chakra healing as well, so if you're interested in that, just look at the link below and go to my website. You can see my offerings that I give, and services that I provide. But yeah, I'm not your average card reader, so this is where the soul care card reading comes into play. And before we get started, I just wanted to pop on too and let you know that if you're looking for a little bit more of a long-term support, I do have a coaching session that is 10 weeks that you spend with me, cultivating on your creativity, finding balance within, and removing blocks and just getting that one-on-one support, that inspiration and motivation that we all need when we may be feeling like we're in this unmotivated, stagnant, unenthusiastic energy. That's where I come in. And if you want something that's a little bit more sprinkly, there's a one-on-one coaching session that I do that really helps you open up and expand your creativity. And we work through the blocks as well simultaneously, working on an affirmation deck. So I help people create their affirmation deck and really learn that and practice the soul care and all that jazz within my one-on-one time. So if you're interested, check the links out below. All right. So I'm going to get started right now, but I do want to, before I get started, I just want to ask for you all to connect with me right now and just take a deep breath in. All right. And let's get started. Take a deep breath in slowly through your nose, feeling your stomach expand, and slowly exhale out your mouth, tuning in with your body, your thoughts, and your mind. Now let's shake off that energy and let's talk about this soul care reading. All right, y'all? Okay, y'all. What's going on, creative souls? So we got pile 1, we got pile 2, and we got pile 3. Okay, so we're just gonna tap into the energy and just, this is going to be an actual quick soul care reading. So it's not like your regular personal care. I just want to tell you all that right now. It's not like the personal one-on-one session that you would get with me if you did a personal one. I just want to give you all a little for this full moon reading. Okay, so it's basically, what does your soul need to hear right now? You know, that's what we're going to do. All right, so let's start with pile 1. All right, pile 1. Let's see what we got. All right, we got ego medicine. This is very interesting. I don't know if Padawan, you guys resonate with this. There's something about, like, there's a request that is being put out, or something that you're trying to understand, or really ask for the higher ups, Great Spirit, and, any other animal medicine that you may be tapping into, angels, whatever source energy that you are coming through. Spirit is, I want to say, Spirit is telling you that we hear you, and we're going to send some things so you can understand. I'm seeing like 2 eagles, possibly 3 in this. I don't know if y'all can see this in here, but they're very like discreet, and I do think also that Spirit is watching you make certain moves so that you can really align with what is best for you in the moment, or what is best for you, what you're trying to attract and align with. Because your soul already has things mapped out, but you need to connect and align with that truth and authenticity so you can actually see and understand, like, oh, okay, and then like have that just inner knowing of where to go, what to do, and all that jazz, right? So let's do it. Let's do it. What does your soul need to hear right now? Okay, let's see. Okay. Yep. See, there's something that you're working on that you really want to possibly get noticed for, but it's like you're working on something, but you're not quite there yet. You're definitely working on something, but you're not quite there yet. And time is making you feel really anxious. Like really anxious. But it's going to happen. It's going to happen. It's just not quite there yet. It's really interesting. I just was watching someone else. What is her name? I can't remember. She was talking about this story about how I think the emperor was on like its deathbed, and then this was a nightingale that was trying to show up, and I am chopping the story all the way up. You know what? Let me read it and see. Okay, so yeah, the nightingale. So the Four of Cups represents romanticizing bad choices while ignoring the good alternative before you. It is coveted what is superficial, better, neglecting the plain nightingale who can actually sing away death. Okay, so that's what it was. So she was saying like he got sick or whatever, and I think he was like trying to entertain like he's asking for like birds, and like these birds were coming, but like the nightingale didn't show up. But then finally the nightingale did show up or whatever right before, like when he was on his deathbed, and the nightingale actually could sing away death. So like he finally recognized it and like listened to the nightingale, and it sung away its death. And then the nightingale always showed up in like remembrance of him. The lady that spoke it, she explained this very much well. Way better than I just did. But there is something that there's like an perspective that needs to be changed so you can actually see the bigger picture of what's going on here. Your soul is definitely trying to tell you something, and you're just not quite seeing it. Now, for some, you may be acting really like just reacting and getting upset and like, oh my God, this keeps happening. Almost like, sorry to say, y'all, you're kind of trying to do certain stuff with the same intention and you're getting the same results. And it's like, well, I'll do this or I'll do that, but it's the same intention. And Spirit's like, no, you have to have a different intention now so I can show you. You've been working really hard though, and Spirit's not going to show you that nightingale. Spirit's not going to give you that extra gift that can allow all this confusion, pain, or turmoil to go away until you really align with what it is that your soul is trying to tell you, what it is that you need to do. You might just need to take a whole day off and just listen to Spirit. For something just came in. I remember this lady, another person, right? I don't know if it's like a quiet retreat, but like some people go to these retreats to actually not talk. Like it's like this event where everyone comes together and they have their own intentions, right? And they spend like the whole day or possibly like 5 days in silence. And it's to one, get closer to spirit, and one, to really like listen internally. I remember someone asked, like, would you ever go to one? I was like, sounds interesting. I never went, so I can't really tell you the experience. But I did one time, I want to say a month or so ago. I remember really wanting just to really unplug, and I didn't touch my phone. I didn't watch TV. I just listened to music all day, and I was pretty quiet, just doing whatever I felt like my soul needed or was guiding me to do. And I'm bringing that up because um, someone might need to do that, just to really like unplug so we can really hear what's going on. Because you really have been working hard though, but there's just like a few things that's just like, not really. Um, let's see here. Pride. For some reason, Spirit is not allowing me to like speak on pride. But I will say that sometimes our pride gets in the way. It's like we're too prideful to actually change something. It's like we're not really like stopping. Like almost like can you give me an example? I don't know. The only example that's coming to mind is like if your whole family kind of has like this holiday or whatever, and you don't really want to participate in that anymore, right? But like you're too prideful, to like kind of tell people like, hey, I want to do something different. Let's do something different, So you just kind of keep doing it because it's carrying on your family's pride. I feel like that's not a good example, but that's something that came through. Um, let's see what your soul's really saying right now, so I can give you some advice on, maybe you can have a little soul spark here. Joy and contentment. Okay. So your soul is definitely saying like you need to unplug. I didn't get that for no reason. You need to unplug. Please go out in nature. Wherever you are, if you have to drive, if you have to take a bus, train, whatever, or if you're just sitting on your porch, something, there is energy of nature, like Spirit is really trying to speak to you so you can kind of understand more ways to ground your energy, and really ask yourself, why do you feel like you don't deserve this time off? Let's see here. Why don't you deserve this time off? Y'all see it? What part of being a perfectionist is stopping your progression? This is where the pride is coming, because it's kind of like you really take pride in what you do. You really do. And part of you does not want to let go of all this hard work that you've been doing. But Spirit's like, we don't want you doing it this way anymore. And it's for your own good. And because you have such strong pride, you don't want to change that. And the ego spirit is coming through to really let you know that, look, the whole thing is not trying to be dismantled, right? Or maybe it is, but you have to really listen and be in tune, because there's a greater gift on the other side when you can just sit still, and you will get that victory. You will get that's what you really want, but it's not the way that you're trying to get it. Okay? So let's see what we can do for, just give some advice for your soul here. Just a little, create a spark for your soul right now. And more birds. But I need more cards than that because I don't know. This is definitely the businessman that's a little bit confused. What is the soul trying to say? Thank you. Yeah. There's a need for you to really, I kind of had a feeling like there's some like money issues that may be going on for some, you know what I mean? And you're like, well, I can only make money this way, or I'm trying to come out with a service or a product, and this is the only way that I'm going to make money. No, it's not. Like, make the product, right? But at the same time, have something else that you can do in between time so you can actually have maybe more options for, I don't know, your customers or whatever. Or maybe it has something to do with I don't know, school, and you're trying to make money to go to school or learn something, and it's like Spirit's like, this is not the only way. So Spirit kind of really wants you to know that like you're missing out on what I'm trying to show you. Abundance is around the corner, but don't go listening to certain people that aren't aligned with you, right? Or don't go telling certain people your dreams and your desires if you haven't quite have the strong foundation that you need. Get grounded, get really grounded. For some, you may have to write down in very much detail, you know, and get creative, maybe a vision board or whatnot, and or just like a list, right? Just write out like something very specific, you know, and then really like put it somewhere that you see it every day, and just affirm like you're about to get this. Like I have it. It's here. But you are also open to the way that you're going to receive it. Because sometimes we get, and I'm learning this, sometimes we get so fixated on what we're trying to manifest that it doesn't allow us the room. It doesn't allow us to like let go or see the perspective, right? And open up and back away and let go and allow the universe to do it and give it to us the way that we that they see fit, right? That aligns with our true authenticity, not in a way that we think. Because honestly, at the end of the day, we don't know nothing. You know what I'm saying? I don't know nothing. I'm sitting here just delivering and allowing the message to flow to whoever and wherever it needs to go. Now I'm on a roll, because anytime you hear me start rhyming, that is Spirit coming through, okay? But yeah, like for the pride here, two things that define you: your patience when you have nothing, and your attitude when you have everything. These are my attitude gratitude cards. For some, you may just need to get playful and find joy in the little things that you already have and be grateful for that. So in the meantime, you can really just open your heart and really just take a fresh breath of air and just know that it's coming your way, even though you can't see it, but Spirit needs you to feel it. All right. So that's my message. My soul message for you is just, you know, you might want to write a list and get really detailed, but I also feel like maybe you need to burn that list after and just allow that ritual to show Spirit that you are giving it up to God. You are releasing this and it's out of your hands, and you're opening yourself up to let Spirit know that, okay, however, whenever, you know, I'm open to it. And you're trusting that Spirit got your back, all right? So that's what I have for your soul message. That's what your soul is trying to let you know, pile one. I'm now moving on to pile two. Okay, pile two. What does your soul want to let you know right now? And I'm just going to let you know, disclaimer, this is not the actual type of soul reading that you would get one-on-one time with me. I said that in group one. So I just want to let you know, like, I might just, you know, you can watch actually another soul reading that I did that's more similar to a one-on-one personal reading. But this is a group message that's being recorded during the full moon. And I do feel that your soul needs, you know, your soul's trying to tell you something. So what is it? And I'm going to here to deliver that message. So pile two, what do we have? Self-discovery. All right. So this full moon actually is going to illuminate some things for you. Like for real. I'm hearing full circle. Some things for you may come into full circle. Fruition here, you know. And there's also something for you to really follow your North Star here. You know, if you're into astrology, check out what your North Node is and see what sign that's in, even what house it's in, so you can break down and understand a little bit more on what your North Node, what your soul is really here um, trying to connect and align with, so you can grow more, you know, and get that soul growth. And really have that self-discovery and go down that journey into self-mastery. All right, so let's see what your soul wants to say. What does your soul want to say to you? Wheel of Fortune, huh? Okay, creative souls, what's going on? Self-discovery. I'm already hearing that I think that some of you need to work smarter, not harder. Because once you find out how to do that, it is on and popping. Yeah. Oof. No, that's way too much. Y'all are excited. All right. So some of you actually have been hiding some of your creative skills, some of your spiritual skills here. And I feel that through your self-discovery, you're going to find more of your creative gifts, right? Which connect with your spiritual gifts. I'm big on that. I don't have proof in fact, but if you feel me, please comment below. And all right, 1 second, the card. Okay, I'm back. What do we have here? Yeah, some things are like balancing out for you. I want to say that majority of you guys already have gone down the rabbit hole and have discovered a lot of things, and you've been on this long journey of self-discovery. And for some, you might just started, right? But there's a lot of healing that has been involved in here. This one went hiding. Yeah, judgment. There's been a lot of healing here. Pile twos, that's been happening here. And I'm really wondering, have you been listening to the call? Because judgment is here. And I think that you may have discovered your gifts, and you're finally like, okay, I think this is really my gifts here. And you're not like confused anymore, you know? And some of you are like, spirits like, wake up, we're trying to tell you, like, this is what this is, and we need you to move forward towards that North Star, like I'm saying. So for some of y'all, again, if you are into astrology, you already know what the North Node is about, right? And for others that don't know, you can always just Google free birth chart, and it would be really, really great if you put the time of birth that you are in, so that you can have more of an accurate birth chart, and look for the North Node. Because like if your North Node is let's just say if your North Node is in Aries, right, that means that you are a self-starter, and you are very inventive, a leader, a way shower, and you're trying to create some new things. Like, and in the beginning it's like, I don't know what's going on, but the more that you follow the breadcrumbs, your soul is leading you down this journey, especially of healing, it's going to make more sense, you know, because a lot of times it's like, what are these breadcrumbs, right? And then other times it's like, okay, I think I know what these breadcrumbs are. I think I kind of get what's going on with me, but I'm still not quite sure. And then you get put down from some of the growing pains, because healing does not always feel joyous and happy, looking like this Wheel of Fortune here. It does not. Yeah, I just heard Jupiter. And, you know, like, again, for some of y'all, depending where you're at in your healing journey, because I do feel that the spiritual journey, the healing journey is very synonymous in whatever journey you are on, right? Because we're all on this journey we call life. But wherever, like, journey you are going to meet your end goal, And you got to remember your intention. But whatever journey you're on, it's not going to be linear. Like we really think it's going to be linear. But at the end of the day, it's really not. It's not. Like if you've ever taken a trip that was longer than an hour, is Siri, is Waze, is Google Maps like showing you like just from point A to point B a single straight line? No. You have lights, you have stop signs, you have gas, like you have these things that you have to stop and take and refuel with. And for my creative souls out there, whatever you're building, whatever you're creating, is definitely about to take flight. But there's a need for you to kind of just balance a little bit more of that yin yang energy, that shadow and light energy. And really, like, whatever you just acknowledge through your healing, because I do feel like this pile actually like just acknowledged something, and they're like, whoa, okay, I gotta do things different a little bit. Be easy on yourself with that, and appreciate yourself with that love and just time, with that love and that time. Because your soul is really like telling you, like, look, we got somewhere to be. We got somewhere to go and somewhere to be. And I really want to shake some things up for you so you can understand what it is that I'm trying to show you here. And for others, I think that you do understand, but you're second guessing yourself. And for others that like know what's up, well, with inner child healing, I feel like, yeah, blinded to pain. This is the most ugliest card out of this deck, y'all. Like, that's all I'm going to say. But, anyway, there's a lot of inner pain. There's a lot of turmoil. There's a lot of things that you went through as an inner child, and you're discovering now, how it's affected you as an adult, right? In your adult days. And I'm just going to say like, 25 and up. And if you're like anywhere between 18 and 25, I'm just going to say that you are mature, but there are some more lessons that need to really be learned. But it's great that you're on this self-discovery of learning some inner child work, because that is going to help you understand some things that have been hidden in your subconscious. Like today, someone was saying, I finally got it, y'all. If y'all watch some of my old videos, you're going to see like, oh, she kind of wasn't sure. She was saying, I used to be like, we react out of a place of our subconscious, and I never knew what percentage, but it is 90%. So 90% of us are reacting out of our subconscious. And when I say reacting, I'm going to say even more specific. We manifest, like the things, the ideas that we create, right? Our creativity comes from an idea. Where does that idea come from? It comes from our subconscious. That idea also comes from spirit, because there are other people that are guiding us from the unseen world, right? And we have these creative abilities. We have these God-given talents. And these creative abilities are synonymous to our spiritual abilities. And if you're on the road of self-discovery, especially if you're watching this, I'm sure that you are dabbling in some type of acknowledgement of your own soul journey and trying to figure out, where the F do I go and what am I doing right now, right? But you're in this healing stage or this enlightenment stage of discovering deeper subconscious things that have happened, and it doesn't feel good. It does not. But let me tell you, it is expansive. This is sometimes where quantum leaping comes into place. Like, if you've ever heard of quantum leaping, if you've ever heard of quantum healing, check it out. Because at the end of the day, you're being called here, and you need to listen to the call. Please do not keep yourself blind to where you're at in whatever comfortability. Spirit didn't knock on your door for no reason. I'm just going to tell you that. And there's a need for you to find justice. And again, Bring that yin and yang energy, that masculine and feminine energy back to balance. Bring your body, your mind, your heart, your soul back to homeostasis, and really again, work smarter, not harder. We are in the age that where we can work smarter. We have smartphones. They say that for a reason. It can be a gift or a curse. But if you're in tune with yourself first and foremost, then you know how to utilize these tools correctly. Definitely check out my links in my page below, because I do one-on-one time. Sometimes we come to a block, right? And we're like, well, what do we do? What am I supposed to do here? How do I listen to my soul? Because it just feels like it just up and left and I'm just alone now. But you're not alone. It's just what's this? Yeah, exactly. This was hiding here. Gratitude can keep you in the present moment, revealing how to receive and give love. So there's definitely some type of thing right now. If you're really confused and you're like, I don't know what to do. Breathe, stretch, shake, let it go. From the words of Puffy and Mason Betha. All right. And also reevaluate, sit with your soul. Like, really take time to sit with your soul and understand, like, okay, what happened in the past is what happened in the past. And trust that your soul is leading you to this discovery to really learn what it is that you need to know, so you can really just crack open and keep moving forward. Also trust, I really feel like you need to hear this. Your soul is not going to show you or take you somewhere where it feels that you can't handle it. Because many times we can feel like we're like this, and you're like, oh my God, how am I going to get out this? You will get out. Because why do I keep saying first and foremost? You've been through tougher situations. I'm sure you have. And with this inner child healing, I'm sure you have. But a lot of things get stuffed down. And there's a need for you to, put your big girl boots on, big man boots on or whatever, and know that you can do this. You can definitely do this. And there's no need for you to do this alone and continue to hurt yourself and feel like the pain and wondering, why am I doing this? Well, subconsciously, you're stuck. But if you just look up, right? Like, look at this. This one's looking down like, do you see me? Like, I'm trying to show you something. And then this one's just like wowing out like, you know what I mean? And this might be the north direction. Again, look into your astrology, y'all, because you might not know. And I feel like you might just need to reevaluate what you're trying to manifest here. And if you could paint a picture about how you feel right now, what would it look like? I don't know, pile twos. I really would love to do some work with you if you're that person, because painting really soothes the soul, and it really allows you to introspect, and just feel what's going on. And sometimes those feelings don't have to be over the top. It can just feel like, wow, this happened, and can allow some room for grace to come through, So what do I want to tell you? What does your soul want to tell you right now? Okay. That was a lot, but you know what? I'm going to take it. What does your soul want to tell us? Okay, that was a lot. That really was a lot. For some of y'all, there's like this death happening. An ego death happening here. You're definitely releasing some things that felt like burdens that have really been weighing you down. Spirit is trying to talk to y'all and let y'all know that you are abundant. You're also really in tune. There's a lot of things that Spirit is trying to tell you right now, but with any anxiety or anxiousness that's going on within you, you're not going to understand or hear the messages. Okay? But Spirit is definitely asking you to keep going, keep persevering, and keep committing to yourself, because at the end of the day, Spirit has a lot to say, because I didn't even have all these cards out for pile one. But commitment means staying loyal to what you said long after the mood has left you. And this is also like, I kind of want to say, since we're talking about what does your soul want to say, your soul had made a contract, made a pact with you, and you don't know that. I don't know if anybody will ever know, but at the end of the day, through doing this inner child healing will allow you to understand, like, all right, and just really bring in the value of yourself, and just really be like, yo, I really was thinking like, whoa, like, you know what I mean? But it will feel so good that you've healed that part of you and brought back more fragments, you know, that was distorted and made you see things a certain way. And I do want to tell y'all too, like, this happened to me personally. I do feel like this may happen to you as well. Like, when you start healing, like, especially when you're a highly creative person, you start healing and you start getting back on your A game with your creativity. That gets like A plus plus. It's almost like you shift some part of you that really just enveloped, developed. I don't know what that word was. Developed into something and blossomed into something more. Um, if you intimidate someone for being yourself, realize that's because of their own weaknesses. A lot of people have projected a lot of things on you, but you're going to heal that. You're going to heal that. And here we go. The deeper you love yourself, the greater your protection. The more you love yourself, the more you understand and discover certain things that you realize, like, okay, I wasn't acting in a way that respects my intentions, or just lets me know. Because, like, sometimes we could be out here wilding for respect, but don't really look and understand how we're acting and showing people, like, you know, I need this respect. And at the end of the day, people don't really have to respect you, but you have to respect yourself to walk away from those people that don't respect you and be like, all right, enough's enough. I'm good. You know, I'm not taking this anymore. And your soul's like, this is what we got to do. So, like, I can give you a little creative spark. I think that writing for y'all would be really good. Pile two, y'all may like cards as well. Pile two, if y'all could really please check out my website, I'd love that, because I kind of feel like I have some things that can really help you. I actually help people make affirmation cards too. I have a one-on-one session that allows you to do that and break through some of these blocks in the meantime of us working together as well. But I also think that there's some things that you need to do to really trust your intuition. So I'm saying that because whoever's watching this, you may like to pick a card daily. That helps strengthen your intuition. But ask questions like, what do I need to know right now? Right? And then also ask, like, what do I need to embrace right now? You know, what do I need to ground? How can I stand in and stand up for myself? Because by doing that, you are protected. Standing up allows you to reach up to your higher self and the higher beings that are watching over you and radiate that energy from being that divine being, and knowing that. And that's how you know, you dig a little bit deeper with this self-discovery, and you know that. And you start blooming and blossoming those gifts that you've always had within you. You just have to dig a little bit deeper to find that. So, and reach a little bit higher, exactly, to find and connect with what was always with you. So that's what I have for you, Pile 2. Much peace and blessings on this journey, and allow yourself rest to just allow grace to come in and do what it do. All right. Take it easy on yourself. Be grateful, and take care. Thank you. Okay, Pile 3s. Last but not least, what does your soul want to hear? Want to tell you, excuse me. Talk about want to hear. Your soul hears everything, okay? Like I told the rest of the piles, this is not quite arranged like my soul care readings that I do personally one-on-one with people. But I just wanted to, since as I'm recording, this is a full moon in Libra, and I just wanted to, like, allow you to connect and deep in your intuition, as well as just a deeper connection with your soul, because your soul is constantly letting you know that you're on the right path or you're not. And it's definitely giving you lessons from spirit. And, you know, I was seeing the bigger picture here. So let's see what we have for you, okay? Oh, this is pretty. All right, so I love how each pile actually didn't like overlap. That was like really good. Um, we have some unity here. I don't know if it's with another person, or I don't know if it's just coming together, you know, bringing your shadow and your light together. A lot of things are hidden, right? A lot of things are not always pretty, especially when when you decide to actually step up and step into your soul growth, which is a healing process that elevates you beyond your measures. And really, like I was saying in pile two, it really helps you walk the path of your North Star, you know, what you've always came here to do. Everybody has a purpose, and a lot of us sometimes stay comfortable in situations and don't really evolve in the manner that we were meant to. Um, and then by the end of your years, you're sitting here feeling like you've wasted so much time, you know. But then you just come back and do it over again. Well, I don't know for sure, but I do believe in reincarnation. But let's see what your soul wants to tell you right now. What does your soul want to tell you right now? What your soul want to tell you right now? Okay. All right. For some of y'all just walked away. Some of y'all just was like, I'm not having it. I'm not having it. Some of y'all, I just noticed this, if y'all can see this. Something happened on the new moon. I don't know if it was the new moon in Aries, and now you're starting to understand some truths that happened right now during this Libra moon. For some, it might be just a whole cycle of like new moon in Libra to full moon in Libra. If you journal, especially follow the cycles of the moon, you should definitely check out the new moon in Libra, or you know, the new moon Libra actually was last year, so you could check that out. Or you can check out what, you know, what was going on, what were you trying to manifest during this Aries new moon, because there's some cycle of truth that came through. And Queen of Swords don't play, as you can see. She was like, I'm here, I see, and I'm coming through with a bang to let you know what's up, and I'm not playing. Let's dive deeper into this here. Because I do want to tell you that all else, everything, you haven't failed, okay? This is just a small part of your journey here. Like with the unity here, it's like, it's kind of, yeah, it's kind of interesting. Like, I don't think whatever happened may not feel good. Yeah, no. You got Ace of Cups? No. This might be somebody else. I'm just curious. Who is this Five of Cups here? Is this you or somebody else's energy? What's this Five of Cups about? Okay, the Fool. Some of y'all may have, you know, broke up with somebody, but there's somebody coming in here. Yeah, I don't know. For some of y'all, I don't know. I can leave that right here. I kind of feel like for y'all that there is this truth. There is a hard truth that happened. You know what I mean? But it also sets you free. Somebody that you were dealing with, I kind of feel like was just like not doing so hot. And there's this new energy that's coming in that's like, hey, baby cakes. I'm sorry. I tend to make jokes out of things that are really inappropriate because, you know, it's hard. Like, you may have been with this person for a minute. I don't know. But also, I think that there is something that you were like committed to or you were trying to plan, which has nothing to do with a relationship. And, people just weren't coming through, and Spirit here is like, look, let this shit go. We have Two of Cups here. There's more people that will be able to help you. There's another relationship, possibly with work, that can come in and help. But it doesn't necessarily mean that all else fails. But I kind of feel like, I really feel like either you left somebody or someone left you. Because I'm also looking at these 3 cups and then these 3 cups here with this reverse Knight of Wands, which sometimes people say fuckboy energy. Okay. Let's see more. What's in the shadow here? Your soul is saying that you can't evolve with the same type of people. Like, sometimes you just are on this path, right? Again, that is meant for you and only you. And some people actually help you evolve by letting go and walking away. And sometimes you meet them again when maybe they are more evolved as well and you're back in alignment together. Or sometimes you just meet up with somebody that is just better. Wow. Okay, pile. Probably just saw me bending down. I don't know. But this was in pile 2, so you might want to watch pile 2. I don't know. Envy, glutton. Yeah, so I don't know. For some of y'all, if you kind of like you were dealing with like a cheater or whatever, you know, for some that may have had friends that just were like, just no good and just had bad energy. Spirit told you, like, you gotta let them go because you're the one that is leading the way for your soul tribe, or you know, your soul is leading the way for you to connect with your soul tribe and really tell you that, like, you're going to feel so emotionally fulfilled. It's not even funny. But don't sit here and sulk about this. There's new people that are going to come. Yeah, this may have happened, like, I don't know. I don't see 8 of Wands, but like this may have happened quickly, or this may have been like through a period of time. Like I said, like, I don't know if sometime last year in October that something came around and you're just like, oh snap. And now like this Libra full moon is finally like cleansing this out. Or, you know, maybe a few weeks ago you learned something and you're just like, nah, I'm good. And Spirit's really trying to show you, like, no, we really want you to move forward. We really want you to expand, because this is not where you're supposed to be, baby. It's just not. Let's see here. What is your soul trying to say? What is your soul trying to say right now? Okay. So for some of you, you may be feeling like you're procrastinating. Are you overwhelmed, unsure of where to start, or unmotivated, you know? Sometimes like when stuff like that happens, you're just not ready. Like you just feel like Spirit's telling you are though, but it's like you just don't feel good, right? And then on the bottom it says, trusting the process of how your next phase unfolds allows more room for healing. I know healing doesn't always feel good, but at the end of the day, nobody wants to hear this, but your soul signed up for this stuff, okay? I'm just saying. And your soul is like, look, I'm not going to steer you wrong here. But if you can kind of, like, if you have any attachments, any abandonment issues, any rejection wounds, like, there's a need for you to start doing some inner child work so that can allow you to release some things that you've learned that have been stored within your subconscious that have been projected on you, or you may be projecting on someone else thinking that, like, oh, this is not the way it's supposed to be, but actually this is everything that it's supposed to be. And you're supposed to have fun. You're supposed to be starting a new journey. There is a new person that is way better that is coming in for you, okay, boo? But you need to really understand and trust the truth that the Queen of Swords just laid the smack down and was like, look, this is happening for a reason. I need to release you so you can create new things, because you are way more valued than you really know. Like, than you really, really know. Let's see. What's some advice here for you, pile 3? Another soul here. Okay. So we have yeah, see, there's some things. The sun is going to shine over this mountain. I know there's been some like hardships going on, but the spirit's saying like, yeah, look, inner child healing. That's first of all, spirit, your soul is like, look, if you can find somebody that's doing some inner child work, some inner child healing, that is going to be key to really feeling more valued, feeling more loved, feeling more abundant within yourself, feeling like gold, you know, with like just like the sun is just shining. For others, um, continue down your healing path. This is meant to happen, and your days of feeling like really like bounded or feeling burdened in any way, shape, or form are going to pass. They really are, and they're going to pass soon. But it's just hard. I know it's hard sometimes, but it gets hard. So Spirit is trying to tell you, stay committed to your healing process. The best apology is change behavior, and you are actually the leader of change. And your current situation is not your final destination, pile 3. It's not. It's not. I kind of feel like for you, pile 3, that like a soul spark can actually be like some type of dancing. And I also want to say like maybe you can listen to some slow jams, you know, cry it out, and also once you're done with that, take a nice bath and then listen to some songs that are really motivating, really uplifting, and really making you feel like you're ready for this change, because change is coming for sure. It is. And nothing, like whatever happened from this person that you walked away, know that it has nothing to do with you, but everything to do with them. And that just shows what type of person they are. And by doing this, you are stepping into the right people, the right path with your soul tribe, the people that really make you feel whole and appreciate who you are wholeheartedly. And you're coming into unity with I don't know, I just keep feeling like soul tribe, or like I don't know, maybe a new partner, who knows. But you definitely need to heal through some things first before you enter into this new relationship with anybody else that you may find romantic. Okay, boo, I just want to let you know, because a lot of times things happen like that. And I also want to let you know, pile 3, that I do have one-on-one coaching that is for inner child healing, that really helps you dig deep inside, helps you remove any blocks around whatever is going on with you, right? And bring in that creative spirit, and open yourself up to new beginnings, and really value your creativity, you know, your worth and your expansion of your creative spirit. But if that's not something that you would like to do, you can definitely see any more of my services that I have. I have personal readings, and you can actually get a personal soul care reading that, you know, really gives you a lot more than what I just gave you. Okay, so please check out the links below. I am so blessed, so happy that you stopped in and got to listen to me. If you're still listening, please give me a thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe. Okay, hit that notification bell so you can know when I have new videos popping. And again, I'm taking personal readings right now, so if you want to book that, just check the link below. Just check me out, check me out, check me out. And again, much love to you all. Give you guys some rest, get some water, you know, eat your favorite comfort food, watch your favorite Netflix, but don't sit there for too long, all right? Just saying. But give yourself some time, all right? Much love to you all. Peace and love. I'm outie. Bye.